Yo, 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 YouTube. Today I want to talk about why I don't just buy rookie cards, and neither should you. Overall reason why I don't just buy rookie cards as an investor in sports cards is they're almost instantly overpriced. There's hype for the new rookie class, and the prices and the cards and the players are just generally not going to live up to that hype. So there's really no profit in it unless they blow the performance out of the water of the early expectations. Let's look at a very easy modern example. Zion Williamson. His cards were hyped. He was hyped as a player, came in, he did play pretty well, got injured, wasn't scoring 50 points a game like the prices of his cards had built in. I mean, his base cards were hundreds of dollars. It didn't make any sense. Also, overprinting. Cards are just generally overprinted entirely these days, especially rookies. They'll have 4 or 5 different variations, just regular variations in a set, and then you have all your colors and your parallels and your short prints and so on and so forth. So they're really not rare. It's not hard for the card manufacturers to understand that the buyers, the investors, the collectors, and so forth are after those rookie cards. So they make great effort to provide lots of those cards, so the buyers that are buying that product can get what they're looking for, which is fantastic for collectors, not so great for investors. My favorite reason why I don't just buy rookie cards is because inserts are amazing. There are so many great short printed inserts that are much better long-term investment in my mind than most rookie cards. In the modern market, let's take a look at Kabooms, and also like Color Blast and some of those case hit parallels, Downtowns. While many rookie cards over the last year or so have lost a ton of their value, these short printed parallels and inserts have exploded in value. I know what you're going to say. There are rookies in the Kabooms. There are rookies in the Downtowns. And you're right. But ultimately, they're an insert. And I still think the rookie cards of those inserts are overpriced because it's just the hype built in. Let's look at an example. Here is a Brett Favre Kaboom card, the first year of Kaboom. Nothing real super fancy about it. Not a rookie card. Yes, he's a Hall of Famer. He had a good career. Definitely has a collector market, and the reason I'm using this as my example is it's what I collect, what I PC. But I had bought one of these cards for $35 when it first came out. This was a sale yesterday. And let's take a look at another example of a card that was released many years ago. Just an insert. There were no rookies of this variation at all. So 2008 Topps did a couple variations of Brett's base card. They did a tractor version where it's him riding on a tractor on the field. There's 2 versions. There's a Jets version where he's in all Jets gear and it's a Jets tractor. And that's actually numbered out of 500. But there's another version where he's in the Packers gear on a Packers tractor at Lambeau cutting the grass. And here's an example of one that just sold actually yesterday. And here's the one I purchased just a little over a month ago, I believe, for $80. So you can also find great value, people not knowing what those cards are worth, and pick yourself up some nice investments that way as well. The other thing I love about non-rookie cards is the variety and the shots you can get on those cards. So what I mean by that is, if you make a rookie card of a player who hasn't really played yet, you don't have a lot of photography to choose from. Versus, let's say, a card for Tom Brady this year, you have tons and tons and tons of different shots of him on the sidelines, laughing with teammates, in the huddle, throwing the ball, so on and so forth. So I believe that there's better options to make cards. Also, cards that honor accomplishments. One of my favorite cards is from in my PC again for Favre is in 2018 Prism, they made a Hall of Fame silver card for him where it's his induction. It's him with the bronze statue. And I really like that card. That's not something you'd get on any kind of rookie card. Another big reason is player collectors and investors. So most of us have a player we collect or invest in, someone we've enjoyed playing over the years and so forth. Well, that doesn't die at the rookie card. You can buy thousands of different cards of most of the players, most of the big name players over the years, and build your collection and your investment that way. I would much rather spend money on the cards that I like or I believe will have long-term value than a pile of rookie cards, which most of them won't really pan out. And last but not least is your long-term value. Obviously, if you're flipping, rookie cards is probably the best way to go. Buy somebody, has a great game, you sell it. But I don't think that's what most of us are in the hobby for. Most of us want to make collections, have some long-term value. Think about if you'd have just bought stacks of Jordan cards in the early 90s. I mean, you could get Jordan base cards for $1 a piece, some of the lower end inserts, couple bucks, things like that. You'd have quite a valuable collection these days. There's definitely a better long-term play investing in cards by buying players that are already proven. A Tom Brady, LeBron James, a Ovechkin, Mike Trout, things like that. I would much rather have rare numbered parallels, cool inserts, and things of all those players than Justin Herbert rookies, who really hasn't gotten anywhere yet. I mean, he might have a Phillip Rivers type career where he plays really well, wins a ton of games, and that's pretty much the end of it. So in the end, buy what you love, invest in what you think will go up in value or that you can turn profit on to buy cards that you love. But just don't cut off all the other cards and think rookie cards are the only channel you can take, because it's not true. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon.